Hey everybody. Some not so great news from the last report. So I had this, loop system going for over a day trying to solve some deep architectural problems with the idea that the simplification would be part of that, but unfortunately it didn't happen. And after the final review and then everything was supposed to be done. All right, let me just stop this because now it's just too much. Okay, stop. This is another review. Stop. Okay. It came up with a bunch of, problems, which is something that happens with, LLM judges that they're never satisfied. So you do have to kind of look out for that. So when the final review after 24 hours of back and forth comes back with more problems, I'm like, okay, is it too complex, right? Why is this so hard to nail down? And then, of course, the first thing it says is yes. Okay, so the underlying problem is distributed, but the current architecture adds accidental complexity on top of it. Lifecycle authority is spread across the session DO, gateway receipts, reservations, PID files, ACS2 box claim directories, sockets, database status, and alarm purposes. That's too bad. Each layer independently interprets pending, absent, alive, and unknown. PID liveness is repeatedly used as identity, even though PID reuse makes that unsafe. Retry exhaustion ends the mechanism rather than resolving the invariant. The stop confirm path can stop retrying while admitting the process may still be alive. State machines are encoded across branches and extensive comments rather than one explicit transition model. Come on. Tests cover named scenarios, but not every crash point and concurrent transition. Fixing the retried path did not automatically fix the equivalent accepted and pending paths. All right. What is essential? Some complexity cannot be removed. The DO can persist in operation and crash before dispatch. The provider can launch Claude while the response is lost. Claude can remain alive while its socket disappears. Stop request can race launch and attachment. Process identity must survive PID reuse. Long-running cleanup must outlive request and retry budgets. Those require durable operation IDs, independent target operations, identity checks, and reconciliation. Oh my gosh. This is, if you guys want to think about creating a system like this, what you'll run into eventually. What should change? The session DO should be the sole lifecycle owner. I thought we were doing that. The gateway should not participate in lifecycle decisions. Okay. But we were trying to remove the gateway as a concept. Session DO operation record, durable, desired state, operation ID, expected incarnation, and observed outcome. Provider operation ledger, a single target side record keyed by operation ID, pending, running, stopping, stopped. Every provider exposes the same repeatable operations. Okay, I can do that. Claude's PID is only a locator. Identity is always operation ID, incarnation, process start time, preferably a process group or C group handle. Okay, I thought we were killing the gateway as a process owner and moving to session DO ownership as part of this cleanup in the first place. That's the intended direction. Hardened the gateway's lifecycle lecture. Oh, so sad. So sad. So the whole thing was going in the wrong direction from the start, even though I thought I had it set right. Okay, so it's going to look at that. Let's look at my work view list. Did we get an update? What? Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Right, we got an update and it's not working. Maybe it did not. Not seeing anything deployed. Is there a stall? Oh, not spec'd anywhere. Okay. Alrighty. That's too bad. Okay, so let's see. Okay. It's correct, and the implementation drifted. Okay, first we need to create a new pure initiative for this and a perfectly structured epic system. Then purge conflicting records, repoint reusable ones, and get ready for a proper simplification pass. Also, are some of the failure modes easy to just fail on prompt send, keeping persisted draft? If so, we don't need to build too much around that because it's the easiest retry path. Okay, so now that's going to go through and create entities and a proper initiative around this. Yes, not another umbrella over existing work. Okay, so basically we have to start over again, of course, after a day of work, which happens. But, you know, we're just going to keep going. So what do we got here? All right, so the transport fix. This one should be correct. Okay. Because we had that same, we basically went through the same process. Did a whole day's work and then asked, could this be simpler? Yes. So that clearly needs to be part of our original planning. That must be better. Okay, so here we go. Spreads, make the bootstrap trivial. Okay. Okay, so this is the browser path. So let's spike that first. Okay, so we're going to make sure we can get properly authenticated, right? That's not so easy sometimes. So we get properly authenticated, then we can save the session and just load the session up instead of having to re-auth every time. So let's try that. So that's going to spike. All right, let's see here. Okay. I'm going to have it review. Okay, review entire chain one more time across the 2x2 matrix of substrate and agent type for any missed simplification opportunities. All right, try that again. That's frustrating. Now it's gaslighting me. Okay, so I'm going to show it this thing. show it a screenshot. This looks exactly the same. It's almost certainly one of these. Let me guess. It's completely different component, which is always a possibility. Okay, so we're creating that. We're working on the transport fix. Alrighty, 5 findings. Okay. All right, so it's going through that again.